Box and Wireless Scotland, the very best of your box and wireless.
Ah, there you all are. A very good morning to you. Friday morning, of course. Good Friday morning. And it's Scottie McClue, the world's top broadcaster, just with you, saying Dinky Doo. We are, of course, live. I thought I'd just pop up and say hi to you. I hope you're all having a lovely holiday. Also to mention that Good Friday, to Christian people, is when Christ made his journey to Calvary and up to Golgotha, the place of the skull for crucifixion. So it's a pretty serious day in the Christian calendar, but of course Easter marks the new year everywhere. So it is very much New Year, I say, and I think New Year should be transferred to Easter, because Easter really just means Esther, the egg, the new life. It signifies the new life, and it's lovely to have a bit of a break, a bit of a holiday, time to spend with your family, time to send out a bit of love to everyone. And let's hope we have some peace at Easter. I know that world events are being dominated by aggression at the moment, but don't be distracted. Don't take your eye off the ball because of this, because there's so many good things happening. You and me are in the world for a start. That's a good thing. So there's a cause for celebration right away. Now, good morning, says James Stark. Hello to my mum, Jean. Happy Easter, says David Wright. Stephen Rooney's watching. All the best, Ma. From all at True Radio, says Henry Pollock Newton. Mick McFarlane's watching. Dinky Doo. Good morning, Scotty. Dinky Doo, says Mick. Richard Mackay is watching. How marvellous to have you all with us on Good Friday. And of course, what you can do on Facebook Live, make sure you take the link that you're watching me on right now and spread it worldwide so that everyone knows that Scottie McClue, the world's top broadcaster, can be with you just like that, at a moment's notice. Now, of course, good morning, Dinky Doo. Remo Pasuti's watching. Dinky Doo, Remo. And everybody's sharing the video. I give thanks for that. That's marvellous stuff. It's just after 11 o'clock on Good Friday morning, and I thought I'd pop up with a Good Friday special just to tell you what's happening. Now, those of you who don't know me, of course, alien life form from another planet, you're very, very welcome. And I am Scottie McClue, the world's top broadcaster. The big show, the global show, the one everyone's talking about and the one everyone is watching and listening to, takes place on Sunday evenings at 10 o'clock sharp. 2200 hours British summer time, and of course that will be around 5 o'clock tea time in America on a Sunday night. And this Sunday marks the 30th programme. 30 fantastic programmes with me, Scottie McClue. We're opening up the Skype again, so we are going to make it a phone-in programme, because I want to take interactive calls from your good selves so that we can discuss our points. Lots to talk about, of course, worldwide, lots to talk about locally, lots to talk about globally, national and international. And that's the beauty of this programme. That's the beauty of having Scottie McClue on your televisions right now, is because we can talk, we can chit-chat. Mary Carty's watching. Good morning, Scottie. Have a great day, says David McGuinness. And you, David. Lovely to hear from you. Good evening, Mr. McClue, says Remo Pasiti. Well, Remo is in Australia, and that's why he's saying good evening. So I say good evening, Remo, and good day. There we are. Fantastic morning, Scottie, says Yvonne Boyd McLennan. How marvellous to have you all on here. And as I say, spread the word. Once this video is finished, share it and share it and share it and share it. And wish everyone a very happy Easter. Very, very important. Paul Wright, Dinky Doo. Paul, lovely to hear from you. And who else have we got? Oh, he's giving out the number for one of my old radio stations. Tremendous, because I've had the privilege of working on 35 radio stations, local to national. Tremendous. 4 television stations, including the British Broadcasting Corporation. Tremendous stuff. And there's a lot more coming, because I haven't even scratched the surface. Do you think Scottie McClue would make a good Doctor Who? There, you tell me. There we are. Dinky Doo, Scotty, says Andy McCrory. Dinky Doo to you, Andy. Lovely to have you with us. Morcy Puffin, a fine fellow's watching in Australia. Let us know if you're watching round the world. Where round the world are you watching? That would be tremendous. Now, little bit of housekeeping. Scottie McClue is all over social media. Please never ever pass by on the other side. Never ever ignore me on social media, because I am here for you. I am here to serve. I've not been given the world's title, the title of the world's top broadcaster for nothing. And top broadcasters do other things. They broadcast on radio and television. They broadcast across social media. If you can get on Periscope, I've been doing one or two broadcasts on Periscope. So if you can get on Periscope, then follow Scottie McClue. Join me on Periscope, and we will look at some of the broadcasts there. So it's a broadcasting platform, one of the world's great broadcasting platforms. And of course, Twitter. Follow me on Twitter at Scottie McClue. Big room for development on Google Plus. Very important. So you can go and follow me on Google Plus. Join the Scottie McClue community, and we'll build all these things up. Do you see what's happening here? A massive global broadcasting platform just for you, the people. And also, what I'm hoping to do is launch an independent free media. Now, when I say free, I'm looking for a small amount of money just to improve facilities and to get it launched. Otherwise, it's very frustrating. So if all of you can help, say, Scottie McClue has amused me for 25 years. He's worth £2, and I'm going to send him £2. Or he's worth £100 or £1,000, depending on what you're comfortable with. Because what I'm hoping to do is finance a new independent media. And obviously, there are going to be costs involved in that. So if you can help out, the reason I've done it this way is if we opened up shareholdings, then people say, the greedies say, I'm not sure I got a great return on that. I invested, £100,000 in that, and nothing's come back as yet. All that kind of stuff that just makes people upset. So what I'd rather we did is all of us give a small amount voluntarily, because that's what we want to do. So if you want to do that, you just go to gofundme.com/Scottie-McClue, and there it'll come up. Or GoFundMe, go to gofundme.com and put in Scottie McClue, and up it will come. We were looking for £5 million initially. I've reduced that to £500,000 for now. Not because I don't think we'll get the 5 million. I'm pretty well 100% sure we'll get the 5 million, but it does take time for people to waken up and say, no, I like Scottie McClue. I'm going to give him a few pounds and get the man on the road with this equipment and with building his broadcast setup. So there we are. Good day, Scottie, says Molsey. On the nutty scale of nutty McNuttiness, how nutty is Scottie McClue, says Steve Webster. Oh, it could go up and down on the nutometer. There is no doubt about that. On the nutty scale of nutty McNuttiness, how nutty is Scottie McClue. Take the show worldwide, like the Grand Tour, show from different countries every week, says Remo Pasiti. Remo, a very sensible thing, actually. I pause while I mop my brow. I've been working outside. I'm still dressed for the outside here. And obviously it's very warm in the studio, even at 11 o'clock in the morning. David Russell's watching. James Forbes is watching. Dinky Doo to you. I say, lovely to have you with us. So, two sources of funding there. GoFundMe and gofundme.com/Scottie-McClue, and also PayPal. A lot of you prefer to use PayPal. You'll get the PayPal link on the Scottie McClue website along with the GoFundMe link. So www.scottie-McClue.com, and that website has been visited by over 10 million people to date. So you're in good company there, and you'll see at the top the little icons. Now, please don't pass by on the other side. You know, be like the Good Samaritan and think, no, I can give Scotty something. It's not a problem. I can afford to lose a fiver or whatever. So there you go, and we will get some decent equipment and build a set for you, and then we are up and running. This becomes the world's top channel for tune in to the world's top channel with me, Scottie McClue, saying Dinky Doo, and join me on all the other social media. If you're a business person, get on to LinkedIn. Follow me on LinkedIn. Come and join my group on LinkedIn. Come and join me on LinkedIn, because I'm linked into some very, very big people on there, and you will like that. And also Twitter, as I say, follow me at Scottie McClue. Periscope, we're building a platform there, so you'll see the Periscope broadcasts. One went viral yesterday, a little one, number 5, you'll see me with a blue jumper, a navy blue polka dot tie with white polka dots, and it lasts about 5 minutes, and you will see me on there, and that went viral yesterday, so keep that one going. Also YouTube. Now this is very, very important. It's all important, but this is absolutely vital. Get yourselves onto Scottie McClue's YouTube channel. Scottie McClue YouTube channel, Global Broadcaster, right? Get yourselves on there, and there's about 216 videos you can watch for your edification and your delight and your education and delight. So there we are. Very important. John Simpson's watching. Dinky Doo, John. Fine, fine fellow. Dinky Doo, says James Forbes. I would be comfy with £5 Scottie, if you could possibly see your way into those extremely deep pockets of yours, would be much appreciated, says George Buns. Absolutely, George, if you want to send me £5, feel free to do so. That will deepen my pockets. Dave Hemsley's watching. Dinky Doo to you, Dave. Marvellous stuff. If we could share the video, that would be tremendous. So, as I say, please don't pass me by on the other side. Think of the feeding of the 5,000. From little acorns, the great oaks grow. And get yourselves on to gofundme.com/Scottie-McClue. Stick in a couple of quid or a fiver or something like that. It's all set up for you, and you can read about the background to it, and you can also look at the video. The video's up there as well. So excellent stuff. And Adam Mitchell's watching. Dinky Doo, Adam. Lovely to have you with us, of course. A very good morning from Scottie McClue to all of you, the world's top broadcaster, broadcasting live on Facebook Live, one of the world's great broadcast platforms. So there you are. And also we'll upload this video to YouTube so you can see it there. Now, can you also subscribe to YouTube? I need 1,000 subs, 1,000 subscribers. And I've got, I think, 820, something like that when I last looked. It was over 800 anyway. So I'm needing a couple of hundred of subscribers. So if a couple of hundred of you can go onto Scottie McClue's YouTube channel and click subscribe, that would be a great help. It won't cost you a bean, so there you are. It's just subscribe. That's what it's called on YouTube. So if you want to get on to Scottie McClue's YouTube channel, please do that. Now, what else can I tell you about? I had a great idea. I mean, I'm no politician, as you know, and I am no political animal. I don't have any affiliations with any parties or anything like that. But 2 points I need to make. I've looked at a lot of social media, and people are particularly nasty sometimes to these wonderful people who are nationalist about Scotland. Now remember, a nationalist in Scotland is a totally different thing to a nationalist in England. An English nationalist tends to be a right-wing fascist type of person. And a Scottish nationalist, nothing to do with the SNP, just a Scottish nationalist, somebody who wants Scotland to be re-recognised as a nation after 310 years, is a kindly, left-of-centre, thoughtful, intellectual person. And we have a wonderful, wonderful leader in Scotland at the moment who's the envy of the world. Most people wish she was their politician. And what's happening is the press are obviously going into meltdown because they are very, very, very scared that Scotland might choose to go independent, which I think it probably will do. And of course, that would remove £40 billion from the UK exchequer right away, and it would mean Scotland would be trading as an independent nation. But I have a way round this, pouring oil on troubled waters here. The old Scottie McClue common sense bonnet, Dinky Doo. And my way round this would be, don't put the cart before the horse. Don't let's do all this Brexit stuff and take the UK out of Europe. Separate Scotland, right, so that it has its own parliament with full fiscal autonomy, right? So you have two parliaments running. You have a parliament in Westminster, which looks after England, Wales and Northern Ireland. You have a parliament in Scotland, which has full fiscal autonomy for everything that happens in Scotland. You have control of broadcasting in Scotland. Very, very important. Even if that meant setting up a Scottish Broadcasting Corporation and we pay our licence fee to that. And that would be regulated by Holyrood. Very, very important. So you could look at all these things. Now, once you've done that, then Scotland, which is still part of Britain, if you like, that amalgam of countries, Scotland, England, Northern Ireland, and Wales. So you're still part of Britain, but as I say, you are an independent parliamentary state, right? Very, very important. Because remember, Scotland was independent for thousands of years until 310 years ago, until 1707. So you do that, and then that would allow the rest of the UK to trade with Europe via Scotland. So there's a wee thought for you. There's an interesting piece of thinking. And take the heat out of it. Don't get excited. Whether you are, the Prime Minister or the head of the European Union or whatever, don't get excited about it. It's only a change of management. So there you are. So that's something that I think could be looked at. Very, very important. And we'll touch on international affairs perhaps another time. I shall have to push off now. Luke Jones is watching, and too right, Scotty. Nicola is admired worldwide, and you'll see a lot of things trying to do Scotland down, trying to do the First Minister down. That's just low-life politicking. Ignore all that. If a newspaper seems to be biased, don't buy it. It's as simple as that, right? Just say, no, I am not buying that. I mean, I don't buy newspapers now, unless I'm in them, of course, but I don't tend to buy newspapers now. I tell myself a whopper in the morning, and that cuts out the middleman. So there we are. Just tell myself, just a whopper, just wind myself up. So there we are. I misconstrue myself with the facts in the morning, and that saves me buying the newspaper. So there we are. That's what we're talking about there. Right. I shall push off. So, quick checklist, of course. Go to gofundme.com/Scottie-McClue.com. Stick your £2 or your £5 or your £10 or your £1,000 in there. Go to PayPal on the Scottie McClue website, www.Scottie-McClue.com. You'll see the PayPal logo. Stick some pennies in there. Thank you, by the way, to everyone who has given so generously of their hard-earned. It is very, very much appreciated. Follow Scottie McClue on Facebook. So every Scottie McClue Facebook page, there's a public page with about 5,500 people. If you can follow that as well, follow this page that you're watching me on now. Spread the word, tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 about Scottie McClue, live on Facebook Live Sunday nights at 10 o'clock sharp. Join me on Sunday night at 10 o'clock sharp. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on YouTube. Subscribe there, and your edification and delight will be made perfect by watching Scottie McClue's videos up on YouTube. So there we are. And to every single one of you, I hope you have a wonderful Easter holiday. I hope you have a well-deserved break. I hope that you spend time with your loved ones. Love to all of you in the human race. Love to the outsiders as well. Very, very important. And of course, when Sunday comes, for the Christians who feel Christ is risen again and dwells among us in his risen power, I say, bless you and God's love to you. For all of the world's religions, I send love. Remember, religion has never, ever, ever caused a problem in the world. The only problem is a lack of knowledge and a lack of understanding. Remember, there is only one race, the human race, and we're all members of that, including the outsiders. And, of course, remember that everyone smiles in the same language. I'm off now. Shall I sing you the song? Yes. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Take care, everybody, as you go. Goodbye, everybody. Auf Wiedersehen, au revoir, and a cheerio. Have a lovely holiday, happy Easter, and dinky doo, everybody. Scottie McClue has left the building.
Box and Wireless Scotland, the very best of your box and wireless.